Oh well, I don't know when I was recording and when I wasn't, so I'm starting over. Alright, so hey y'all, it's me, Laura B. At Craft and See with Laura B. How are you this morning? I'm doing well, thank you. So let me straighten my mat a little bit. You know how I get. Do you know how I get? Anyway, I tried to hook up my speaker to my iPad, and I don't have the right doohickey. I need to go from, well, I don't have this thing. I don't have a way to go from a USB port to this. So, well, shucky darns. And I missed a phone call. Yeah, I don't know anybody in Denver. Highly doubtful that any of my peeps are going to call me. Anyway, okay, so today we are working more in the JaneyB Journal. Yeah, I know it's been a long time. Where have I been? Well, quite frankly, I've lost my Pojo, my paper crafting mojo. So, I don't know what happened. Well, I kind of do know what happened. You know, when you're working on a project and then something happens where it zaps all of the fun out of it and you just really don't want to do it, but yet you have to because, well, you made a commitment. But you just don't want to, and quite frankly, it took everything out of me. I do want to show you. Oh, let me go get my other stuff. Alright. So a couple things I got off the old tea site. I got some stamps, making sure you can see and there's no glare. So I got, there we go. Duh. This is Alice in Wonderland, because I do have a kit that I'm going to be doing, Alice in Wonderland. Not just that kit, so I can mix and match. More mushrooms. I was really like, oh my gosh, you really forgot you had mushroom stamps, and did you just buy the same ones? Thankfully, no, I did not. However, there you have it. Sometimes that happens, right? Otherwise, I'd have gone in Happy Mail. And then these are labels, and I'm really irritated because I did not notice the labels had little tiny hearts on them. Yay! And Candace said this is why she didn't get this one. Yeah, I'll make it work. And then is my pocket. So it goes like this. I'm sorry. There was a thing of glitter in that big haul I bought, and well, you know how craft herpes are, they get everywhere and they don't stop. So this is what it looks like, all put together. Yay. Let me, I just don't know. I will show you, I have everything die cut that I'm going to use today. Oh, look at that craft herpes everywhere. I'm so sorry. You wipe and wipe and wipe, and there's just more. I think. Okay, so here are all the pieces. And then we have one more thing we're doing, and there it is. So we're doing the middle. I had a new subscriber who, I'm sorry, I forgot to write down your name. Actually, I can do it. Let's see if I can remember it. I probably shouldn't be doing this on camera. I know, I suck, but you guys know how it is. Actually, that's not the one I want. So. Say what you want. I'm scrolling. Trying to see if I can find it real quick. Oh, yes. For Nim Cardolau, I'm sorry, I'm going to pronounce your name wrong, obviously. I apologize. She wanted to know how I did the pop-up dress in my So Shabby, which is what the center is here. I'll be going through it. So I want to say hello to Nim, to Stacy May, who I just love that name. Who else? New subscribers. Amazing Grace. Hi. I don't know your first name. And Miss Cooter. Hello. There we go. And I'm so, so thankful you are all on this journey with me. So yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming along. And in order to have this expedited just a little bit more, I went ahead and did the die cutting. Good night, I just can't get the herpes off my hands. For those of you who are unaware, that's what I call glitter. A lot of people call glitter is craft herpes, because it's the gift that keeps on giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving some more and just won't go away. I did get several, ink stamps. This is the only one that has any kind of juice left in it whatsoever, and there's not much. And I can only imagine this is going to be very non-cheap. What was the other thing? Oh, I got a bunch of these. Acid-free archival waterproof dye ink. I'm just lacking the little tiny, sponge thingies to put them all, you know what I'm saying? Stamp pads. That's what I'm looking for. I did find some on the Amazon. I put a question into them because it said 12 pieces. I wanted to know, were the 12 pieces 12 sponge stamps? They're blank but uninked sponge stamps, or was it 6 sponges and 6 lids? Because you know how they get you that way. They get you like that. Oh, it's 12 pieces when, you're looking for 12 stamp pads and all you're getting is 6. So, waiting for the question to be answered, and, well, waiting. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this. Now what this is it's got a slightly scored line. So you just go along and you can score it with your fingers. If you don't like that, you can, welcome to use a scoreboard, a ruler, however you choose to score. Now the first time I did this, it actually cracked, but no matter, it didn't hurt the final process. So what did you all do this weekend? Oops, come on, get that little center one out. There. I know the weekend is, 3 days away, or 3 days past, I should say. What did you do? I went out with my friend Jen on Saturday, which wasn't as fun as the week before. I don't know why. It just wasn't. I don't know. And I had the same place we went to last time when I complained about the cheese fries, that were supposed to be loaded and they were just nasty, disgusting with the cheese sauce. So I thought, I tried again. I'm like, how can you screw up potato skins, right? You just can't. You just cannot. Let me get the picture out, because I'll show y'all how you can screw up potatoes. Who can screw up potato skins? I ask you, seriously, who does that? This place does it. Never again. Let me see, where did the picture go? Oh, wait. I guess I erased it off of here, but I bet I have it in my Google Photos. I bet it backed up. Or maybe I just deleted it. Huh, I guess I deleted it. Yep. Wait. That was from last week. Yep. Nope, I deleted it. Anyway, it was these slivers of potatoes that they either lightly deep fried or cooked in the oven. They chopped up tomatoes, diced tomatoes, chopped onions, olives, and that nasty cheese sauce. No sour cream, no bacon, no cheese shreds that normal people put on. No. I was so irritated. So this is going to go over the page. Oh boy, I picked a page and now I don't like it. Here we go. This will sit on the page like this. And yes, it's awfully big for my little journal, and what I'm going to do is I'm not going to make these individual tucks. I mean, I could, but I don't know. Why don't we make them all individual tucks? So we are going to, I can move this mat for right now. Anyway, so I went out with Jen. It was, a good time. I always have a good time with Jen. It, wasn't quite what it was the week before. I think I was just really irritated over those. Well, we waited a long time to get food because she was waiting on her son to come from work just around the corner, actually down the street. Never going to go back to that bar again. I'm just no. Then we came back and attempted to have a fire, but the fire didn't want to work. And of course I didn't lay the outside fire before I left, and so I come back and I'm trying to light a fire in the pitch dark. I had my tiki torches going. The sensor light for the shed was activated, and I had this string of lights going along the back of the house, or the side of the house, I should say. Still, dang near pitch dark. So, next time we'll go do something else. It was just, yeah. I don't know why I'm trying to force something that isn't there. And when I say isn't there, I mean, it's a little bit crooked. Oh well. My desire to go to a bar, they're not fun. I don't know who's calling me from Minneapolis. The spam calls. I don't know about it elsewhere, but here in the States, I don't know about all carriers, but the carrier I use starts with a V, and the next letter is not an I. I don't even think Virgin Mobile still exists. But anyway, it's not that one. Anyway, I don't know. All I know is it seems like I switched to Verizon, and then all the crap started with the robocalls and the spam calls. Okay, that one's still can go to voicemail. There, let me see if I got this. Try not to get my big old head in the way. There. And I put it on the wrong friggin' way. Ah, come on. Come on. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Come on. Duh. This is what I wanted to do. I know y'all were saying, I know Jamie's not watching because, she's got enough going on with her son. Still being, in the hospital. Seems like he's improving. So, that's good. There. Now what I can do over that is put some lace. Yep. Good enough. Stop futzing with it. And just say good enough before you ruin it completely. Alright. Duh. Alright. Yeah, I know, I have a whole thing down here. A whole thing. So, let's get out some of this. Yes, I know you left me a message. Just shut up. So we can have one there. Have a smaller one there. Get even smaller if we can. Oh look, it's just another one of those. That's alright. So we can put a small one there. And then a long thing. These people need to stop bothering me this early in the morning. I'm telling you what. Go away. Uh-oh, I'm paper clipped. That's why. And we can do a tiny little, just pick one. I'm trying to get them all on, keep my things together. So there, it can be done like that. should we choose to do it that way. It's funny, you know, all the time I was recording on my phone, didn't think thing one, because I didn't hear it on my phone notifications, but now that, you know, my phone is right there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, whatever. Okay. No. Just double checking. I apologize. I'm going to turn the volume off so I quit. There's nothing I need to hear today. If Joe wakes up, well, he'll wake up. He likes to, you know, Howard Cosell everything. Give you the play-by-play. And I still love this. So anyway, like I said, I've pretty much lost my crafting mojo. I just don't really, yeah, especially that one project I just don't want to do. I really don't know what to do, guys. What do you do? Alright, where is this the one? Yes, there it is, the center. Alright, so center spread, how we're going to do this. I will hopefully maybe try to remember to link the video of Pam at the Paper Outpost, whom did this the first time. I have already made my marks of where I'm going to cut. Remember, it depends on how big your centerpiece is depending on your pages, depending on how you're going to make this. I made this 7 inches, and then I shrunk this down to where it would fit on the page, and hopefully will not come off the other edge, which is kind of my problem. So basically, when you have it popped out, you don't want the pop, which we will show in a minute, to come past here, which it is not. I actually could have cut this a little bigger probably, but, oh, excuse my nose this morning. Allergies have just kicked my rumpus. For those of you who may or may not have seen my haul video from yesterday, which, you know, the stamps and everything, those stamps, I did a video yesterday, and I haven't even explored all the stamps. Looking for this. So what I'm wanting to do is, here are the marks, barely visible, that one you can hardly see, there it is, of how far I don't want to cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 vertical cuts on these 2 lines, right here and right here, because I've measured out how far. Make sure it's trying to see if it shows. I've marked here with a pencil and marked here, and these are how far I want to go in to make this incision. But you don't want to cut here because that's where it folds. So you're only going to cut this outer part, which I have barely marked. So I'm going to put that on there. I've got my lines pretty much lined up against there. So as long as I don't move it. And I'm going to go right to here. Trying to keep my big old head out of front. Oh boy. There. And that really doesn't matter because you're going to glue something on top of it. So, I mean, it'd be nice if it was pristine, but oh well. Pristine is kind of hard to come by. Now, I think there may be a formula on how to figure this out, but since I don't do formulas, did I get to the point I wanted? Yes, I did. Ew, phew, just barely, just a tad bit over, but that's all right. So what we are going to do here, we are going to fold this middle So I folded it in half like this. This center you want popped out like that. The rest of it, you want it to go the opposite way. So, and you want to get your seams, fold line, whatever we're going to call it today, you want to get those as sharp as you can so that it will pop out. And this way, I'm going to do this one like this. So when we glue it in, we will glue this center in, and then this should pop up if I did it right. And I never know if I do it right until, you know, well, proof is in the pudding. Now I really like this aged mahogany for the London Town kit. I think it lends nicely to the particular, I was going to say flavors, but ink that she's used to grungify everything. Obviously walnut stain or even vintage photo would work well, or anything you choose. Oh, okay. Let us glue this. You are going to glue the entire thing to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue all along here so I know where I'm getting it. This is heavy vellum, which still does not print well in the printer, just so you know. I even anchored it to another piece of paper, you know, a heavier, like 45-pound cardstock, and it still did not do well. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. I'm trying it a different way, y'all, so, you know, if it doesn't work, well, it doesn't work. Trying to make sure I get it centered everywhere. Come on, get it centered. Don't do this to me. There we go. Let's just try to get something off of there so it doesn't show quite so badly. Go on like this. Come on this way. Come on. I'm trying to coax her. There's this. Put your pen back in your glue before you regret it. I kind of did. Okay, come on here. I think I'm being a little bit persnickety about it. I really do. Alright. Now what I'm going to do with this is I do one side and then I do the other. If I'm talking too low, I'm sorry, I'm trying to speak up. I gotta figure this out. Because I don't remember getting told that a lot before I started filming on my iPad, but I did turn the volume up. So maybe that'll help. Alright, we'll take this, get these out of here just in case. I don't think it's technically Linda Ronstadt's only. She did sing it. When Cupid shot his dart at your home. Trying to make sure it's in the center as much as you can get it, which is sometimes not what it really wants to do. So this is a little bit fiddly. There, it can be. I guess the way I do it, it's fiddly. The way other people would do it would probably not be as fiddly. But we're talking about me. I will be covering that. So the vellum trick with this glue, because it shows I could have perhaps used oh, I have that Yes paste now. I could have used Yes paste. Could have used glue stick, which is, you know, just paste in a tube form if you ask me. I don't remember eating it as a child, but I remember loving rubber cement. You'd paint it on the bottom of your metal desk, you know, on the inside. And then you peel it off in layers and make little balls out of them. Yep. I remember that. Loving the smell. I still love the smell. Paint, gasoline. Yep. So there you go. Nim, it's a little off center. I'm looking at it now, but that's okay. That's alright. It's kind of a short video. So let's just go through the pages as if we were looking through the signature. There's some Purdy. There's some vintage map. There's this. There's that. More art history. Boom. London Town. Boom. There you have it. And I showed you all this, but just in case. We've got an up tuck. I did this, now Natasha over at Treasure Books with the cereal bag liners. Put shiny sides together, napkin, anything on the inside that you want. There we go. Alright. So today's video, oops, sorry, that was really loud. I am going to keep short. Yeah. It's a nice, wonderful day. It's very, very warm. Yesterday topped 100. Yay, we hit 100. Yay. Today's supposed to be 98. But then tomorrow's only supposed to be 88. So yay, we're cooling down. Yay, 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 yay. I know the rest of you are sweltering as well, and you know, I feel for you. I feel for you. Thump, thump. Anyway, here you have it. I'm trying to think of anything else I wanted to say or wanted to do. Like I said, short video. That's alright. Sometimes they're shorties. But that'll be nice. The one I did on this other journal, I just glued everything down and made one tuck out of it. And I did use her papers, and shoot, I tried so hard to get that on centered, and I didn't get it the right way orientation, but I did not. So anyway, there you have it. If you liked this short little video, short for me anyway, and I just can't get rid of the glitter. Oh my gosh. Surprised my dog isn't covered in it. Anyway, if you like what you have seen today, please give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up, like. Drop a comment, even if it's a smiley face, even if it's a anything will get my channel noticed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not. And on that note, I'm just thinking, I'm like, did I want to say something more? No, I do not. I can't, well, you know what, I will show you this real quick. This is one of the punches that I got, and I had to punch it out and look at it to see what they wanted. Now, it doesn't matter, I'm going to do it this way. So, when you turn it, it will hopefully be right side up. You punch all the way down. Out comes this library pocket. It's a mini library pocket, and when they say mini, they are meaning mini. So you fold it apparently all the way up to this line. Oops, let's go this way. So it's all right side up. You fold it obviously along the lines. And I just don't quite see. There you go. And then you you'll glue it like this. But I just don't quite see the why of such a tiny little library pocket. I mean, seriously, why do you need such a tiny one? Is it going to go in a little tiny book? I mean, it could if you're doing a mini, but it's an awfully big... Well, I'm still upside down because I was supposed to go the other way. Oh well, it doesn't matter. So here's your tiny little library pocket, and I don't know what tiny little thing's going to go in there. Tiny, 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 tiny. But sometimes I lack imagination. Okay. Anyway, there's this little one. Little dinky tiny one. I wonder if this will fit in there. Nope. Even that's too big. I've got nothing on my desk that will fit in this little tiny, tiny thing. So, yeah. Anyway. Not bad. Having so far only one dud in my haul from yesterday. Or I say one dud. One I'm just not the most thrilled with. Anyway, I will show you more as we get going. There's so many stamps. In fact, it fills a small tote. Let us see if I can. Yes. There it is. It fills this small tote. It's probably upside down for you, but it does. It fills a small tote. I mean, well, it's not really even a small tote. It's a fairly decent sized tote. But yeah, they all fit in there. The big drawer stands that I got, they're outside drying because they were dirty, so I washed them this morning. Yes, I went outside and did lots of stuff this morning. Anyway, again, if you liked what you've seen, please give me a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And until the next time, I bid you adieu and peace out, guys. Bye. Oops, sorry.